Hello, and how is everyone this morning? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and I hope you choose to stay a while. So today is our review day, and we have been working on the Sundown palette by Ccolor this week. So I've enjoyed this palette. Its color range is a bit less neutral than the last palette that we reviewed last week. The only issue I had really with this palette is the pressed glitter here. It does not, of course today it comes off better than the one day I used it. It just didn't, it comes very chunky. You can see that in that swatch there. So I found it really hard to use. So I ended up, the one day I tried to use it, I ended up wiping it off and not, because it just wasn't working well for me. So that would be probably my only issue with this palette. I find that the fact that we got some purples and such in here and reds, it gave me a better range of things that I could do with it. So for me, overall, this palette over last week's palette was much better. I did find that this palette worked better for me when I did more of a traditional method, so working from the outer corner and going in, instead of using the method that Allie Dawson uses, where she works from the inner corner going out. For me, it just seemed to, this one particularly, did better job that way. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick look here with you guys. So I'm going to go much more neutral today, just because I have no clue what I'm going to be wearing throughout the day. And it's really just a quiet Sunday at our place. Next week, we are going to actually do something a little bit different. Instead of doing an eyeshadow palette, I want to talk about some different moisturizers that I've gotten between my ipsy and my topbox. Now I don't think I'm going to get any extra ones in topbox from what I've seen from the people who've already gotten it, which I don't understand how they've already gotten it, considering the boxes aren't supposed to get shipped out until the 15th for everybody, and they were shipped out on what day was it? Friday, which was Valentine's Day. So I'm not sure how some people have already gotten them. I live in Toronto, so I'm usually one of the first people to get it. But somehow last few months, these boxes are already out. So not sure how that works, but whatever. This is Topbox. They are confusing at the best of times. I'm also not sure if I'm going to stick with Topbox after seeing what those few people who've already gotten it got this month. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We're going to withhold judgment until it actually comes in. Probably tomorrow is what Canada Post is saying. And we'll see what happens. I'm not feeling very positive at the moment about it. Although Ipsy is also supposed to be in, and that one looks pretty good. When I first saw the spoilers, I wasn't totally happy with it, but I'm feeling better. Alright, so that's the Sundown palette. Super easy, quick looks to make, not a lot. There's choices, but they're not ridiculously off the top choices. So I like this palette for a starting palette, and with it being Ccolor, I was able to get this at Winners for like 10 bucks. You can't beat that if the shadows perform well, which I find they do. Alright, I'm going to put the clips in of the looks that I did this week here, and then we'll talk again. Alrighty, so you saw those clips. Now we're going to talk about next week's review. So we're going to do the moisturizers that I have gotten. So this one here was the last one I've been using. I was going to say how I was feeling about it, but I'm going to keep it to myself for a moment. Then we have the Biotherm. Most of these I got in Topbox. I think the last, yeah, everything has been gotten from Topbox. And the Claris. This one here I actually got in my Ipsy, and I'm going to start using it this week. And it is the H2O Beauty Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream. It is a water gel cream moisturizer, so I'm going to start using that today, and we'll see how it goes. So we're ready to go next Sunday on which one's my favorite out of these four. So I think that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.